Welcome to the College of Architecture and Environmental Design at Kent State University. My name is Bill Willoughby, and I am the Interim Program Director for Interior Design. I'm an Associate Professor in the Interior Design program, and I'm here to present what we do in the Interior Design program to you. We are a 4-year Bachelor of Arts in Interior Design. We are CETA accredited. Our program stands out, I think, because of the professionalism of our graduates. Our vision as a program aligns with that of the college to exemplify design excellence, the making of interior spaces for human well-being, and for continually increasing the reputation of our program. Our mission as a program in the college is to educate highly skilled and empathetic interior designers in a diverse curriculum, actually a multidisciplinary curriculum that emphasizes research, creativity, professionalism, and leadership in a time of social and technological change. Interior design as a discipline is sometimes misunderstood. Many times it's connected to interior decorating. Interior designers are allied professionals with architects and landscape architects for the design of human environments. It extends well beyond the residential to also include all building types and building uses that we see in our lives as citizens in this nation. Interior designers design healthcare spaces that improve our health and well-being. Interior designers design office environments, hospitality settings like hotels. Interior designers design places of worship and places of learning. So when we think of interior design, it works very closely with architects to make spaces better for human behavior and human well-being, and making for a more sustainable environment. Our interior design program is notable for a few reasons. One is the magazine Design Intelligence that looks at and explores the education of design professionals around the country has ranked our program 13th in the nation for schools that offices want to hire graduates of. So I think this speaks well of the professional aptitude of our graduates. We have an exceptionally high rate of graduation, and not only in the program, but also the completion of the NCIDQ certification examination. We actually, this past year, this is 2019 is the most recent data, our pass rate was at 96%. And we have the highest pass rate over the last 6 years, which is how far back the rankings go, for interior design graduates and them receiving NCIDQ certification. Just to explain why this is important and why involving yourself in a professional program matters is the fact that there are 3 aspects that lead a person to become a certified interior designer. And that is a accredited education, in this case a education in a CETA accredited program, which Kent State offers. Also completing a supervised internship, and then taking an NCIDQ exam. Many of our graduates have a passion to pursue this and to take their interior design education out and become professionals. This is something I think that's really an important thing. Interior design as a discipline really emerged in the middle of the 20th century and has grown since. mostly due to the fact that we as a society expect more from our buildings than we ever have before. And the nature of space and how we occupy space is being ununderstood more and more each year. It's one of the reasons why research skills are important to the aptitudes of interior designers. The space I am in is our Belden Brick Materials Library, and this is dedicated to the interior design program as well as the architecture program. This space has samples of all the materials that we might use in interior spaces. It also includes experimental materials that can be used in interior environments. And we also, of course, look at furniture, fixtures, and equipment. In this way, interior design is vastly different than you might imagine in the sense that you might decorate a space. Really, what you are doing is you are making a space appealing to human behavior and human action. Interior designers plan interior spaces. They work out where the furniture, the fixtures, and the equipment are going to go. They look at lighting. They look at the mechanical systems in the building, and they work closely with architects to assure human comfort and the appropriateness of those spaces. One of the things I want to say is we have notable faculty who explore the design of interior environments in a variety of ways. We have some faculty who are interested in human behavior, others who are interested in design, and others who are interested in the history and theory of interiors and interior space. We have two faculty who are ranked by design intelligence. They have a list each year that ranks the top 25 educators. They consider them most admired educators, and we have two faculty who have made those rankings in the last 5 years. Very excited about that. Our interior design program, if I had to sort of talk about the courses that we offer, it's very much a program where one semester builds on the next and builds on the next. When you come to our program, we consider our program to be studio-based. So in other words, every semester, all 8 semesters of your 4 years you are here, you will be enrolled in a studio experience. We consider that studio experience to be where you apply design skills, learn and apply design skills. It's the opportunity to exercise what you're learning in support classes and apply them in an environment where you build a greater understanding of the extent of the design of interior environments. We begin at a foundations level, teaching abstract design principles that are shared with architecture and our other programs in the college. So you will not immediately be designing interior space, but learning design fundamentals that are shared by all design disciplines in the college. It's one of the reasons why I described interior design as one of those allied disciplines. That knowledge base is shared at its foundations. And then you begin to take courses that are specific to interior design. And each year we have support courses that fall to the technical side, to the side of looking at the history of interior environments, the history of art, and the history of architecture, that build a knowledge base that then you incorporate in your design projects. Other courses that you take through the Kent Core are aligned with the kind of knowledge base that interior designers must have. So you'll take courses in psychology, sociology, business, that will enhance your understanding of interior design as a profession. As a professional, our program is closely aligned with organizations, the kinds of organizations that are aligned with and advocate for interior design. So we have a student chapter of the American Society of Interior Designers, and also a student chapter of IIDA, which stands for the International Interior Design Association. These combine, the two presidents of both of the student chapters join to form a organization called IDSC. It's the Interior Design Student Collaborative. And what we do is we work with professionals in interior design to create networking opportunities for our students to connect with those design professionals, as well as to bring a knowledge base into to these sort of extracurricular professional activities that our students have. I think it's one of the hallmarks of our program is the dedication of those student chapters to bring in outside design professionals. I think it's a really important component of what we do. Another thing that we have in our program is the opportunity for students to study outside of Kent, to go to Florence, Italy as part of KSU Florence. In your junior year of the program, there is the opportunity to study a semester abroad in Florence, Italy. I highly recommend that you think about that if you apply to Kent State. I also think that we have other opportunities that are equally compelling. We are working on a relationship with Paris, France, and having a summer program there, as well as in the past we have worked with and will continue to work with the Lebanese American University in a program where we host our students and their students in New York City. It's a great opportunity to study outside of Kent. In all of these instances, we go to design offices and we gain knowledge of the profession not only across the world, but across the nation. Our students involve themselves in design competitions as well as ways that connect them across the nation to other schools. Another point I want to make is that our students, through the interests and passion of our educators, are also involved in community engagement. We have some upper-level design studios where we gain access to real-world clients on real-world projects where our students can apply their skills with the assistance of the design instructors to help a client envision the possibilities of interior spaces. This also connects to our mandatory internship. Our students have a mandatory internship experience. Many students do it over the summer of the summer between their junior and their senior year, which is a great opportunity to do it then. But some students do it during the school year, either in their junior or their senior year. It's not an option, it's a mandatory expectation for graduation from the program. The way that is arranged, we have a internship coordinator. We have many internship sites that we have returned to year after year with students. Many of these internship sites like to have our students serve as interns in their offices because they may hire them as they graduate. As I mentioned, we have a really strong graduation rate and a strong placement rate. There are a couple more things I want to share about our program that deals more specifically with the central education. We consider our program broken up into content streams, where we use the design studio as, I'll call it, the backbone of the curriculum. We have courses in methods and materials and construction techniques, and we look at systems, we look at codes. We also have courses in history, as I mentioned, in art, in architecture, as well as interior design. We have courses in theory, as well as multiple courses in business and professional practice. Many of our students pursue minors either in construction management or in business or in other areas across the university. It is possible with an interior design education to gain and acquire a minor, and many of our students do it. The last area or content stream is dealing with human factors, where we look at human behavior in space. We look at something we call research and programming, and we also look at the psychology of environments as well as the sociology of interior spaces. So we're a multidisciplinary program, a multidisciplinary education that also branches out to other units here in our college and across the university to create an interior designer who understands the value of multidiscipline, of multiple disciplines, as well as collaboration. We have courses that are technical in nature. We have courses in lighting. We have courses where we look at environmental systems. And we also have courses, as I mentioned, in research skills and human behavior. Each year, the college hosts 3 career fairs. One in particular is focused on architecture and interior design, and we have about 50 to 60 firms that come each year to seek to work with our graduates. I think it's a great opportunity to connect out, and I think it says something well about our relationship as a college with our alumni base as well as with area professionals. I think I've covered about everything that is important to our program. Let me think if I have anything else. I think what I'd like to say is if you have any questions, that reach out to our college and we will find the individual who can answer your question the best, whether it's myself, whether it's one of our faculty members, whether it's one of our professional advisors or our dean. We are here to assist you and to challenge you to become an interior design professional. Thank you very much, and I hope you consider Kent State University and the College of Architecture and, of course, our interior design program.